Good morning.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am. Can you hear me clearly?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So sorry for the delay. Still, we are having a problem that power cut in our area, right? So as we are taking lectures from our work from home, right? So sir also facing the same problem, and he already started the meeting. I want to know whether who is the host now, because the host was changed. I am unable to share the slides. So some of you, one of you were changed as host. Can you please check? You have to make me as a host. Then only I can share the slides. Last time we discussed about the market structure. Do you have the slides? Yes or no? It was shared in the LMS or not? Samina, can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Do you have slides or not?
No, miss.
Okay, so I just want to ask whether sometimes they upload in the LMS. That's why it's okay. So we can discuss about what we studied in the last class. I think you all have the notes, right? So we have studied about the market structures, right? So what are the 4 basic market models? Anyone remember? Pure competitive.
Oligopoly.
Sorry.
Oligopoly.
Oligopoly.
Pure monopoly.
Pure monopoly.
Pure competition.
Monopolistic competition, right? So there are 4 models we have studied: pure competition, pure monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly market, right? So among these market, we have started the pure competitive market, right? Or we can say it as perfect competitive market. So what are the special characteristics of this market? How can you identify this market? What are the features? How can you understand? So how can you differentiate this market from the other market models?
Standardized products have
Standardized product. This market consists of standardized or homogeneous products. What else?
very large number of producers.
Yeah, buyers and producers are large number, right? Normally, very large number. When compared to the other markets, this market consists of higher number of people, buyers. What else?
We can come and go without a lot of restrictions.
Yes, the barriers are very less. So sorry for the delay. The power was returned. So sir will continue the lectures, right? Please stay on the line.
Hello, students. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Delay. So you have already studied the pure competition, but we will go very fast. So pure competition. So in this chapter, we will study 4 basic market models. So condition for pure competition, profit maximization for competitive firm, the competitive firm supply curve, industry entry and exit, industry cost structure, economic efficiency. So pure competition, these are the 4 market models. We will study pure competition, pure monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly. So pure competition, it's one extreme, that mean there are competition is very high. So pure competition, that there are large number of buyers and sellers. All sellers, all producers are producing identical product, standardized product. We will see more characteristics of pure competition. Then monopolistic competition, there are many sellers or producers, but they produce, they differentiate their product, not the identical product, but same product, but there are differentiation. So not identical product, many sellers or many producers. So oligopoly, only few producer, few sellers, large number of buyers. All market model, number of buyers, large number of buyers. So oligopoly, few producers. Pure monopoly, only single producer, one producer. So competition, it's, there is no competition in the pure monopoly, only one producer. The pure competition, large number of producers, and also they produce identical product, standardized product. So high, very high competition. So competition is decreased from pure competition to pure monopoly. The monopolistic competition, there are many sellers, producers, but their products are differentiated. So they differentiate their product in different way. So oligopoly, few producer. So there is a less competition. Pure monopoly, only single producer, seller, so no competition. So pure competition characteristics, very large number of producer and buyers. Next characteristics, standardized product, identical product. There is no differentiation among the product the different producers produce. And price takers. So all the producers are price takers, mean they can sell only at the market price. So market determine the price. At that price, all the sellers should sell. So they cannot sell above that. If they sell above that, no one going to buy from them, because all are selling same quality product. So if anyone want to sell higher price, no one going to buy. He can sell any amount at the price, at the market price. The market determine the price. If anyone going to sell below that, then he can sell entire market, but they cannot produce that much. All sellers, all producers in this market produce a very small amount. So they are price takers. So free entry and exit. So there is no barrier to enter. So when anyone can produce that product, or if they want to leave, they can leave. So free entry and exit. Perfectly elastic demand. So perfectly elastic demand means the demand for that particular firm product. So market demand always downward slope, but the demand for particular firm product, it's perfectly elastic. Perfectly elastic means that firm demand curve horizontal line. So that means he can sell any amount at the market price. That means perfectly elastic demand. The firm product demand by the consumers, it's horizontal. So perfectly elastic demand. That is the demand curve, price curve. Then average revenue also same curve. So price curve, demand curve. So average revenue also that same curve. Marginal revenue also same price curve. So if you sell one more unit, the price is the average revenue. Your revenue increase by one more unit price. So average revenue same. Like that, the marginal revenue. So when you sell one more unit, the price you got. So the marginal your revenue increase by one unit price. So marginal revenue, average revenue, price, demand curve, all are same. The perfectly elastic curve, horizontal line. So perfectly elastic demand, free entry and exit. There's no barrier from other producers. So like a farming, anyone can do any cultivation. There's no restriction. If they have land and the fertilizers, they can entry. If they don't want to do farming, they can stop production and leave. So free entry and free exit, perfectly elastic demand. They cannot influence the price. All are producing very tiny amount in the market. For the market demand, each farmer produce the market demand a very tiny amount. So he cannot influence in the market price. So they are price takers. What market demand and supply determine in the market, at that price they can sell any amount. So they are producing identical product. There are very large number of buyers and sellers. So you can see at the same price they can sell any amount. So price into Q is the total revenue. Then when they sell additional amount, the revenue increase by the same price. So 131. So then you can see we already said that firm demand is horizontal line, perfectly elastic. So demand. So marginal revenue, it's 130. So that price equal to marginal revenue. Then if you calculate average revenue, total revenue divided by the quantity. Average revenue, total revenue divided by the quantity. That is also should be equal to 131. So demand curve, the price curve, marginal revenue curve, average revenue, all are same horizontal line at the price 131. The total revenue increase, the slope is 131. That is the marginal revenue. Slope of the total revenue is the marginal revenue. So 131. So this is if the horizontal line is firm demand. The demand for that firm product. The demand for that particular firm product. So this product, market demand, all the consumers, all the producers, now potato produced by many producers. So the demand for potato in the market downward slope. Consumer, then price fall, they will buy more. But this demand for a particular farmer, demand for particular farmer potato, demand for particular farmer potato. So he can sell the potato, the consumer buy from him at the market price. Any amount he can sell, the consumer can buy. So that is demand for particular firm product. So that is, you should not confuse. This is the demand for particular firm product. Market demand always downward slope. So when we already studied, there are situations the farmer can have a short time and long time. So you know what is short run, long run. So in the short run, the farmer cannot change all the input. There are at least one input or some input he cannot change. The time is too short to change this input. But other input he can change, variable input. So then in the short run, the producer have to make decision to maximize profit. So then now in the market demand increase, price increase. So now he want to maximize profit for this demand increase. So then price increase, but during the short period, he cannot increase the production by changing all the input, but only changing the variable input, labor, material, so they can change, but machinery or farm size, he cannot change it. So in the short run, if he want to increase the profit, he can apply more fertilizer, more labor, use more labor and materials or other things. So the short run profit maximization. In the long run, he can change the farm size and machinery and all the inputs. So the long run profit maximization is different, short run profit. So market price is given. The competitive market, the market price is given by the market to the producer. So 3 questions in front of producer. Should the product be produced? So whether they can produce that product, if so, in what amount, how much they had to produce, what the economic profit or loss will be realized. So when a person to produce any product, he has to first decide whether this product can be produced. Should the product be produced? So if he can decide whether he can produce this product, then he has to decide how much he has to produce. Then when he produce this amount, whether he can get profit or loss. So all producer has these same questions. So the profit maximum, 2 approaches is there to find out the level of output that maximize the profit. 2 approaches. By 2 approaches, we can find the level of output that maximize his profit. So one is the profit mean total revenue minus total cost. So total revenue and total cost approach. Profit is total revenue minus total cost. So we had to find out at which output level the total revenue minus total cost is greatest. That is the highest profit. So another approach, marginal revenue and marginal cost approach. So where the marginal revenue equal marginal cost is the level of output that give highest profit. So when marginal revenue equal marginal cost, the producer will get highest profit. We will see these two approaches. So here the total product, total fixed cost. So in the short run, we will have fixed cost. So these are fixed input. So we cannot change. So fixed cost you see it's not changing. So whether you produce or not, there is a fixed cost. So if you rent a building or machinery, whether you produce or not, you have to pay monthly or yearly. So fixed cost will not change. But if you don't produce, then variable cost is zero. If you produce more and more output, the material labor increase, then labor variable cost increase. So total cost, fixed cost plus variable cost. So total cost, total revenue, the price into output you sold. So the price is 131 one unit. So the total revenue increase in product. So profit is total revenue minus total cost. So this is total revenue, total cost approach. So you can see where the profit maximize. So when the firm produced 9 units and sold, they will get $299. So that is the level of output he will produce. The farmer will get highest profit. So if he produce 10 unit, 11 unit, 12 unit, he will get less profit. So in the short run, if he produce 9 unit and sold, he will get higher profit. So we found the profit maximizing output level in the short run for this particular producer. So we will see marginal revenue, marginal cost approach, another approach. So this is total revenue, total cost approach. So total revenue increase, the blue line increase with the output with the slope 131. So total cost, you know, we studied earlier, total cost initially increase at the decreasing rate, then increase at the increasing rate. This is opposite to the total production curve, mirror image of the total production. Total production initially increase at the increasing rate, then increase at the decreasing rate, then reach the maximum, then decrease. So then total cost the opposite. So that means first initially increase at the decreasing rate, then increase at the increase. So total revenue minus total cost is the profit. So profit function, the graph, the bottom graph, the profit function. So at the output unit 2, we will get zero profit, break-even point, normal profit. Normal profit means zero profit. So at that point, total revenue and total cost is zero. So at below, if you produce less than 2 unit, loss. When you produce 2 unit, normal profit, zero profit. So when produce more and more, that profit increase. Where the total revenue, total cost difference is maximum, that point is the profit maximum. So in the 9 unit, profit maximum. So then profit decrease, the gap is decreased. So when this firm produce 9 unit, they will get higher profit. So at that point, profit function slope is zero at the maximum. So the marginal revenue, marginal cost approach. So total product is increasing, then fixed cost divided by quantity is average fixed cost. Fixed cost is 100, then divided by number, then fixed cost continuously decreasing. This like a rectangular hyperbola we studied earlier, average fixed cost shape. Then average variable cost. So first initially decrease, then reach the minimum, then increase like a U shape. So it decrease at the 5 unit minimum, then increase. So average total cost, the summation of average fixed cost plus average variable cost, average total cost. So average variable cost, average total cost, take a U shape. The average fixed cost, rectangular hyperbola. Marginal cost also take U shape. So 19, then 80, 70, 60, then increase. So then marginal revenue, that is equal to the price. Average revenue, marginal revenue, all are same. So average revenue, marginal revenue, price, all are equal only in the pure competitive market. In other market we are going to study, their average revenue, marginal revenue, price not equal. Average revenue below the price. But here, because the firm demand curve horizontal, perfectly elastic demand, then the average revenue, marginal revenue, price, all are same, 131. Then if we already calculate the profit. So you can see 90, the 9 unit produced to 299. So here you can see marginal revenue almost marginal revenue equal marginal cost, 130 equal 131. So then marginal revenue, marginal cost equal, we got the highest profit. So total revenue approach, marginal revenue, marginal cost approach give the same answer. At output 9 unit, we get the highest profit. So if we show in the graph, so average variable cost, average total cost, marginal cost, and the price, marginal revenue, average revenue curve, that firm demand curve. So then marginal revenue, marginal cost is here. So marginal revenue, marginal revenue curve or price curve, demand curve, average revenue, horizontal line at the price 131. The marginal cost intersect here at the 9 unit. So both are same, marginal revenue, marginal cost, it's same at the 9 unit. So economic profit is right. So total revenue, this whole rectangular area, price into Q. So but total cost at the 9 unit, average total cost here. So this area, it's the total cost. So in the total revenue, from total revenue area, if we deduct this total cost area, average total cost into quantity, total cost area. So this area, green area, it's the profit, economic profit. So total revenue area and then subtract total cost, then we got the economic profit. So this firm get the economic profit. This is not the normal profit. If total revenue area and total cost area equal same, then normal profit. Now this firm get economic profit. So supernormal profit, because total revenue greater than total cost. They got $299 profit. So we will, so 9 o'clock we will continue from here, the next class tomorrow. Okay, students, I stop here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.